Hello to all of my Taurians. I started your guys' reading and the camera cut off. All right, so looked like I needed to clear some space in the camera, but this is what we had for you, right? So we have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, right? One, we are moving towards not only the end of the year, but on the 29th, Mercury goes retrograde. It's been pre-shadow retrograde. So messages have been trying to get to you, but they may not be as clear as they're about to be, so that you can take the initiative to move beyond looking back at the past. What I said to you before was you could have been somebody could have said or did something to you 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 days ago, or even 5 minutes ago. The number 5 represents it being a pivotal point in your life. Do you keep replaying the same hurt over and over and over again in your mind from that many years ago, which it'll give off the wrong energy moving forward, that you are the one that's combative, because looks like somebody has been losing a little bit of sleep. Source says turn around, forgive the person from whoever, person, place, or thing. It could have been a job, it could have been a friendship, a romantic relationship, or whatever. Forgive the words or their actions that they took against you, and because that sword was double-edged, so they felt the pain too. That's where your breakthrough is going to come through. Forgiveness. Forgiving somebody from the past, because if you're continuing to look back, you can't see your wealth coming forward. There's some kind of an approval that somebody was looking for in terms of money, and Source is saying, I got your throne right here. So somebody's leaving a lot of money on the universe table. So whatever somebody said or did, Taurus, to you, or maybe someone you love, you feel like, okay, I gotta keep replaying this over and over and over again. It looks like it may have been traumatic, right? So what Source is trying to do is send some new inspiration across your path in the form of a soulmate. Now remember, soulmate doesn't necessarily mean new romantic love, right? Unless that's what you want. But not everybody wants a new romantic relationship. Some people just want, people to understand them. They just want, hey, I'm looking for my soul tribe, somebody who really knows how to nurture my spirit. Like I'll go to the end of the earth to nurture theirs, right? To the end of the earth to nurture theirs, right? So that's what Source is trying to send somebody. But if you're constantly looking back like this, you can't see these two things coming your way. Right? If you're looking back with swords in your hand, you can't see this. You can't see a new person coming across your path, and you can't see your wealth. This is a person who is wealthy in spirit and wealthy in soul, and just knows that material wealth is coming your way. So give yourself the gift of moving on beyond something that may have deeply hurt you, in the past, and recognize that Source has your. Remember, the money, everything comes from God, from Source, right? So, again, like I said before the camera cut off, nobody has control over what moon phases, what planets have gone retrograde. Retrograde is an excellent thing because it gives you, like in the case of Mercury going retrograde on the 29th, it gives you an opportunity to really slow yourself down. But since planets don't move backwards and they don't move at a slower pace, it gives you an opportunity to slow yourself down and say, I need to really pay attention to these messages that's coming through. It looks like consistently when I look at your cards, Source is really trying to get somebody to tap into their spiritual gifts, without somebody having to tell you, that you're clairvoyant or claircognizant or clairsentient or clairaudience. It's coming directly from Source. Here we have the Five of Swords again. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and also the Ten of Pentacles. So, like I said before, when I tell you that Source is trying to make somebody extremely wealthy, that's an understatement. But there's a lot of money that's being left out on the universe table. It's affecting how people see you at work. It's affecting your financial independence, and also the impact that Source is trying to use to help you make on your community and the world at large, and the money attached to it, right? If somebody is waiting for something to bring closure to a situation, the only person that can do that is you. When I say you, I mean Source, God in you. That's the only energy that can bring closure to a situation. So Source is trying to tell you, whoever or whatever, this came out, these are the same cards, by the way, Five of Swords twice. See, Five of Swords twice. So whoever or whatever hurt you that deeply it's affecting somebody's money, but more importantly, it's affecting how other people see you, and your money is tied to your relationships with other human beings. And Source is trying to put a lot of abundance in your future, but somebody is still in denial. Somebody is like, I'm not taking my blindfolds off. I'm at a standstill. I'm not listening to anybody. Somebody hurt me. I gotta turn around and hurt them back. And Source is like, no, your that air energy is tied directly to your stability. Like, it may have had something to do with the energy of money. The energy of money can come in any form. It can come in paper and coins. It can come in credit. It can come in the form, anything that appreciates. It can come in the form of property, whatever, item, whatever is for you. Somebody is saying, and so Source is saying to you, no, get some rest. Get your rest, because you're overthinking a situation when I'm trying to send soulmate energy across your path. So let's keep it moving forward. Let's keep it moving forward. Let's keep it moving forward. I would love to see you all extremely wealthy moving forward, having healthy relationships. When I see this many swords in the car, when I see even one sword in the car, because sword, I mean, you think about somebody, cutting you with the sword, that's not like a butter knife cut. That's not like a scratch on the top of your skin. That's something that's really, really deep. So something, hurts somebody really deep. Two of Swords again. We have the Fool card. We have the Hangman. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Strength card, and also the Four of Pentacles. So you got more air energy coming out here. Here we have the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. Two of Swords came out twice. That lets me know that something that happened really broke somebody's heart. Somebody was like really deeply disappointed, right? And it's almost like somebody just got to a breaking point, because this is not the first time that somebody was deeply disappointed or heartbroken. It's like all of a sudden somebody just says, you know what? That last sword that hit me so deep. It's like I can't stop looking back at the past. And Source is like, well, don't frivolously spend your money, meaning don't go shop till you drop. Yes, the wealth is coming your way, but that's not going to solve it. That's not shopping and buying more expensive things, or it's not going to stop it. Source is like, change has to occur. This is the Fool card. Fool card, is attached to Uranus, the planet Uranus. Uranus is currently retrograde. It's the planet of change, liberation. It's also the planet of freedom. So Source is like, only person that can save you is you. And because Source is inside of you, right? Is inside of you. So you're going through a transition right now. And Source wants you to be very, very patient with yourself. Also to dream bigger. This Hangman right here is attached to the planet Neptune. And so somebody could have developed this belief system that is, instead of somebody saying, when I talk to people who say, well, why does this keep coming up in my mind? Why can't I just let this go? Like, what is it? Because you're not thanking Source for the experience. Instead of being in a posture of gratitude, somebody is just like really stubborn. I'm not budging. I'm not moving. This is how I feel. I can't get beyond this. And so Source is saying, tap into your strength. Tap into your strength, get your spiritual vision back, because I'm seeing somebody having a great life on the other side of something that just, like, somebody just feels like they just can't move beyond it. So I'm sending good vibrations, good energy you guys' way to, because what I'm seeing here is, I'm trying to see, okay, that's what a fire is right here. So when I look at your minor arcana, like, this lets me know like what's happening right now. Like, this is like heavy on somebody's mind. And the closer and closer we get to the 29th, I don't know what day it is where you guys are, but the closer and closer we get to the 29th of the month, the clearer these messages are going to be coming through. It's like, it's going to be like that memory, just like right there, like flashing before your eyes. But it's also giving you an opportunity to decide if this is me thinking about this, because remember, Mars is also retrograde too, the energy planet. Is this draining my energy when I could be putting my energy towards new relationships, which is attached to your wealth? Do I feel like I gotta get somebody back? Do I feel like I gotta make them hurt like they hurt me? But remember, that sword is, I can assure you, whoever you think hurt you, something that they'll tell you is that you hurt them just that deep. That's where the forgiveness has to come in. The sword cuts both ways. That's where somebody's breakthrough is going to come in. King of coins. That, king. Like I said, we have. Did I see it again? Source is trying to make somebody very, very wealthy. So somebody is sacrificing a lot of wealth and healthy relationships for, I don't know who or what did it to somebody. It could just be like somebody just got sick and tired of, being hurt, and it could have been that one last thing that happened years ago, or a couple of months, 5 months ago, or 5 days ago, or 5 minutes ago, where somebody is just like, I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of being hurt, right? So believe me, forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key. Because when somebody is this hurt, they don't realize they're hurting other people, especially if somebody is like, okay, well, I got on blindfolds and I'm not hurting other people. I just feel like, okay, well, people have hurt me. It's kind of being in that stubborn, mindset right there. So here we have read. Yeah. Maybe somebody likes to, read books, learn, right? Here we have 42, which reduces to the number 6. The number 6 is shaped in the form of a pregnant woman, right? And this may be a way that somebody can nurture themselves. Like when we talk being like, if you want to nurture something, you can nurture yourself by reading new material. Maybe reading some self-help books, reading some books on forgiveness, right? Maybe reading the Bible or something like that. Reading something where it's going to help you in this growth process. Let's see what else we have here. Or some kind of spiritual book. Not everybody reads the Bible or even believes in the Bible. So whatever book you feel like is going to help you heal through whatever it is that you're going through. Okay? Yeah. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this lets me know that somebody is torn. The symbol for Pisces right here, it may be a Pisces in your life, or you may have Pisces somewhere in your birth chart. But the symbol for Pisces, see how these two fish, are swimming in opposite directions? Pisces symbol are two fish actually tied together, swimming in opposite directions, like almost like I'm being pulled in both directions and I'm not really sure which way to go, but this is hurting me. Like imagine like at full force being pulled in two different directions. I'm not really sure which way to go. So I see eventually in time somebody's gonna get some fresh air, get out in the sunlight, use that sun as medicine to heal you so that you don't feel like like somebody played you for a fool or that you made a foolish decision or whatever, and getting refocused. That's what I'm seeing, somebody getting refocused, right? Getting refocused. So let's see what your number is. Let's see what your number is so we can move on. Yeah. There's a lot of money out here. There's a lot of heart chakra and your your root chakra looks like it's grossly out of alignment. And I didn't see any fire in your minor arcana. Lets me know that somebody could be emotionally just burned out, feeling like their personal power and their identity was compromised. It looks like and that's where Source is saying tap into your strength and find it again, because you have a good product or service that's going to make you an infinite amount of the energy of money if that's what you want. But this is like a hurdle that somebody needs to step over. It's tricky because your heart chakra, obviously it sits in the center of your chest, but it's connected to thinking. It's connected to the element of air, which is connected to thinking. And the heart can be really, really tricky, right? So it's like your mind is playing tricks on you, like something happened, but the longer it sits there, as long as that wound sits there and somebody is like, I'm not budging from this place, it's like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But I do see that turning around for you. So I am a creator. That's right. Your number is 000. You are one with the Creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. That's right. And let's see if we can pull an affirmation card and go ahead and close this out for you. Let's pull an affirmation card and go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and pull this affirmation card and close it out, Taurus. So let's close it out. Let's close it out. Focus. Affirmations for focus. I am devoted to a clear mind, right? I take action toward my highest goals daily. I release distraction. I am confident in my abilities. I get the important things done. I am organized. I am in control of my thoughts. And so every time you look back, and we got the Five of Swords twice, and we got the Two of Swords twice, that's a person who is giving something else an enormous amount of power, and that situation is over. See how it's already over. People have already walked away. They dropped their swords. They've gone on with their life. They're not big. They are not bound by. They know that if they keep thinking about it, they're giving you power, over a situation. So you're the one that's giving something power, and Source is saying focus on your throne. I'm trying to make you double wealthy, right? Double wealthy, right? So that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for being patient. Like I said, I started recording and the camera turned off, but you got a lot of things here that Source is giving you some time to really take action, to initiate change in something, okay? That's what I have for you, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye.